The day was July 3rd. In a magical land called Hell was a dark place of terror called Ohio. The small city of Miffin, Ohio was preparing for the 4th of July in celebration of America. The people danced, celebrated, hung up decorations, and had plentiful sex. The town was to honor their governor, Satan, to a 4th of July dinner the following day. Up in a superior land called Heaven was a superior state called Wisconsin, where a superior German fanatic lived. Up on a hill in Wisconsin lived an unrealistically pissed German American, or so he proclaimed.
I hate the 4th of July. All those stupid Ohio people dancing and sharing and loving. They praise their country like a god. Makes me want to digest my internal organs.
The very angry German fanboy walked into his cave, surrounded by many German flags.
While they hang up their American flags, I stand here swearing at those fags.
He had every kind of flag hung up: the Holy Roman Empire, Frankfurt, Bavaria, Prussia, the German Empire, the Weimar Republic, Nazi Germany, and of course, the normal German flag. The only flag he did not have was an East German flag, as only a fag would own one.
I need to do something about this. I cannot stand another festival from rising, other than Oktoberfest.
At that moment, that the German nutcase got a devious look on his face that of Kaiser Wilhelm II.
If I stop the 4th of July from coming, they won't be able to celebrate America's independence.
And so the German lunatic grabbed a bag and prepared his dastardly plan.
I'm going to steal from all those fags, replacing their possessions with complete shice.
The German hothead prepared a bag of shit and ran down the hills towards hell. He would need to work quickly if he was to stop Miffin, Ohio, from celebrating the 4th of July. He entered everyone's house, replacing their possessions with things that sucked ass. He replaced NFL jerseys with British soccer jerseys, good books with German dictionaries, guitars with World War I German submarine model kits. He even replaced poor old Region's Call of Duty game with Paradox Interactive's Pride of Nations video game, which was not such a bad thing. The fucking German faggot took everything nice and began Nazi marching back to Wisconsin. The sun began to rise, and he took one great German look back at Miffin, Ohio, but something was wrong. He was not hearing people moan. They were cheering and coming together. The German asshole looked back in amazement. He had failed. The people of Miffin had become grateful for what they already had, simply celebrating their freedom, not having to live in shit countries such as the Soviet Union, which was full of satanic animals.
This makes no German sense. Why are they not crying? I took everything from them. They don't even look disappointed.
The German freak then began to feel something. It didn't matter that Germany was superior to the United States and only looked weak compared to them as a result of the First World War, which placed unjustified restraints on the nation. No, that didn't matter. What mattered was that today, Germany and the United States were allies, and there was no such thing as superiority. The German SS officer then smiled, and they say his tolerance towards others, except the Soviets, grew 3 times the size. The German then ran down the hills, returning the gifts to the people of Miffin. The people cheered and welcomed the German to their state, thanking him greatly for the gifts. Everyone who loved democracy was given back their possessions, even Region, who was given back his Call of Duty video game. region had become a hardcore history fan by now who had a large interest in the nation of Argentina and did not want this gift back, as he could play as Argentina in the very laggy game of Pride of Nations. Everyone rejoiced as they were given back their gifts, except the young Brandon Miller, as atheists did not believe in democracy. That night Satan and his people of Ohio hosted a dinner in the German's honor and presented him with a gift. The German was overjoyed at his gift, a P-09 Parabellum Luger, clean-bore internal barrel, chroma-slit look, with iron sights. It was the best 4th of July he had ever had. That night, they ate cake in the shape of the Soviet Union to show their common despise for the evil nation, and everyone lived happily ever after. The end.